Ready for the dictation? 5 seconds to go. Start. In this petition, the petitioners have prayed for issuance of a writ of certiorari for quashing Rule 49 contained in Chapter 2, Part 6 of the rules as being violative of Articles 14 and 19, 1 and 21 of the Constitution of India. Stop. They have further prayed that the respondents be directed not to enforce the amended provisions of Rule 49 and not to take any action against any government advocate under the said rule. Stop. The petitioners have pleaded that they are enrolled as advocates with respondent number 2 in accordance with the provisions of the Advocates Act 1961, hereinafter described as the Act, and are presently serving as Deputy Advocates General in the state of Punjab. Stop. It has been averred that petitioner numbers 1 and 2 are duly elected members of respondent number 2, and currently petitioner number 1 is its chairman. Stop. According to the petitioners, in pursuance to its rule-making power, respondent number 2 framed the rules, and Rule 49 thereof prohibited an advocate from becoming a full-time salaried employee of any person or government, etc., but its proviso provided that it will not be applicable qua a law officer of the central or state government or of any public corporation or body constituted by a statute who is entitled to be enrolled under the rules of his state bar council made under section 28 within bracket 2 read with section 24 within bracket 1 of the act despite his being a full-time salaried employee. Stop. However, respondent number 1 in its meeting held on 22/6/2001 has resolved to delete the said proviso and amended Rule 49 and has asked all the bar councils in the country, including respondent number 2, to implement the same. Stop. The petitioners have averred that the amended Rule 49 is per se arbitrary, unconstitutional, and imposes unreasonable restrictions on them, and therefore deserves to be quashed. Stop. Despite the opportunity having been granted to the respondents, no counter has been filed in this writ petition. Stop. The petitioner, who at the relevant time was working as Deputy Advocate General in the Office of Advocate General Haryana, has filed this writ petition for quashing of resolutions of Bar Council of India Annexure P1 and P2, by which proviso to Rule 49 of the rules was struck down. Stop. The respondent number 1 filed the written statement controverting the averments made in the petition, whereas to claim of the petitioner has almost been supported. Stop and over.